Alright guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby. Welcome nation to a video talking about WWE 13. And we're talking about WWE 13 because we are only now 2 months away. 2 months, 4 days, counting down the clock until we finally get the game. And what the hell am I talking about? We're 3 months and 4 days away from the video game. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I have my expectations lowered for the video game. And, you know, I've been seeing a lot of hate towards Corey Ledesma. And this is kind of a rant, not necessarily on Corey, THQ, the community people. Everybody's giving these developers a hard time. And, you know, they're always being dicks. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that at all. You know, I can be very critical of a game developer. But there's two things you need to realize. I couldn't fucking develop a game, so I shouldn't be that critical. Two, there is some truth to the fact that yearly release video games probably shouldn't be yearly release because the upgrades and the things that happen are not worth what they get. It's just like Madden, it's just like NCAA. Every year people say they should not have a new game. They should have a downloadable DLC or something that updates the game. A brand new video game is shit. But yet every year people consider and still go out and buy the title and makes it profitable for said company. So there's no real reason not to buy that yearly release video game. And if you're a company and you're putting out a yearly release video game and it's being bought, why not keep putting it out? Now, I was really mad at THQ. They went from great games back in the past that I used to play in my childhood, and, you know, looking back on them now, were they really that great? Not really. You know, I mean, sure, now the graphics have got better, but graphics aren't everything. I mean, I guess when it comes to YouTube and looking HD and all that shit, it is. As far as entertainment goes, you know, I miss the days. You know, even SBR 2007, the game wasn't that great. For me, you know, there's a lot of problems with it, but they still had, you know, the Buried Alive match. A lot of people get mad to me, where's the Buried Alive match? Where are all these match types that should be in the game? It seems like every year the WWE goes through a checklist and takes away features from a video game and not necessarily adds in anything other than just retooling it, revamping it, and calling it something else. You know, for the past 5 years, every year they go back, well, we're going back to the analog, we're going back to face buttons, we're doing all this for controls, and it gets confusing and annoying as shit. When it comes to the match types, I understand, and I completely, you know, THQ, I'm on your side on this. You have to put out a yearly release video game. You have contracts. You have everything. I get it. You're on a time schedule. You can't do everything, you know, your budget. If you're only selling 2 million copies of the game, and you're selling it for $50 a piece, I'm going to say $50 a piece, that's what? You know, $100 million? Something like that. And you're really not making that much money at all. And everybody expects this game to go out and, you know, be the greatest thing, you know, since sliced bread. But when it can't be because you don't have the budget to do it. If, say, a game goes out there and makes all that money, your budget's $30 million with motion capture and everything, you're not going to be able to put in all that. I get that, and I understand that, and as much as it frustrates me to realize that, it's the truth. I would love to see every match type come back, but THQ, here's my suggestion. You always claim that you want to make the most realistic video game there is. In the last year alone, there has been over 3, 4, 5, I think, 5 in the last 2 years, 5 special guest referee matches. Mick Foley was a special guest referee. They do it at house shows. A special guest referee match should not only be in because the community wants it and it's something that the community keeps demanding, it should be in there because it's on WWE programming. You claim you're creating the most authentic video game in history, you should put in the special guest referee match. Other things, you know, people are always complaining, where's the Buried Alive match? There hasn't been a Buried Alive match since 2010 at Bragging Rights. I'm not completely against not having it. I think it would be cool. It would need some tweaking. It would need some work. But it's not a match type I'm super looking forward to or really need for that matter. You're going back to the Attitude Era, however. And in the Attitude Era, there were Buried Alive matches. There were casket matches. So there should potentially be in if you're trying to make the most, you know, authentic video game from the Attitude Era. Now, that's just my suggestion. If you're going to do it, you know, do those matches that were actually in the time frame. Now, would it suck, like in Campaign, when you can be a special guest and you have a special guest referee match, but it's only in the storyline? Yes. I think that would be frustrating and annoying. So please, THQ, when you give us these match types, please, if I log into WWE 13 and every match type is the same and it's in the same order, you know, as normal match, Extreme Rules, all the way down to last man standing and Iron Man match. And if there is not a new match type, I'm going to be ferocious. I'm going to be pissed. I'm still going to play the game, and I'm still going to enjoy it. But THQ, come on. Give us some new match types. I don't care if it's an I Quit match, you bring that back. If it's a special guest referee match, which you put in and you took out. There's all these different things. Stop putting stuff in that was previously in the video game and calling it something new. Bring us back the features we want. Give us what we want. Let's make it happen, THQ. I love you. I'm on your side. But you need to start making something a little better. Guys in the community that keep going after THQ realize they are on a budget. You know, yeah, they're making money. Probably not a huge portion of cash. It's kind of like if you have $100. You want to make some money, so your budget's $100. You want to have $500. You're going to spend, what, 40, 50, 60, 70? Yeah, that's a bad example. You know what? THQ, please give us a video game. Get us new match types. Guys, I'm Tubby Emu. It's kind of I didn't want it to be a rant, but it turned out to be a rant, guys. I'm Tubby Emu. Have a wonderful day. What match types do you want to see in WWE 13? You guys have a great day. Click subscribe to join the nation. Tubby Emu out.